Beers and Beers. Welcome to Beers and Beers with Matt.
I'm so very, very happy. Sun is out and I feel something. I'm so very, very happy. Whoa, whoa. I'm so very, very happy. Sun is out and I feel something. I'm so very, very happy. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Hello, welcome everybody to another edition of Beers and Beards with Matt. I'm doing my fourth beer in the 8 Beers of Hanukkah edition for Beers and Beards. So without further ado, let's get with the candle lighting. Light these candles for the fourth night of Hanukkah. Nicole, when I come and light these candles, I already lit the middle one, so you just have to pick it up and light the other ones. There you go. This is Nicole, in case you didn't know.
Happy Hanukkah!
Happy Hanukkah, everybody. Her job is to light the candles every night, because she's the woman. And the woman always lights the candles. Okay, one more. I think you got it. Good job. Thanks, honey.
Happy Hanukkah!
Honey. Happy Hanukkah to you too. That was Nicole, so nicely lighting my candles for Hanukkah. Alright, so let's get down with the beer. Now we got the candle lighting out of the way. I'm going to do a beer from the Terrapin Brewing Company this evening. This is the Terrapin Brewing Company from Athens, Georgia. Their Moo-Hoo Chocolate Milk Stout. Now, I've had this before, haven't reviewed it. Can't really say I got a good, just overall taste of it, so that's why I'm reviewing it now, so I can be a little more thorough with the reviewing. Now, according to the website, this alcohol comes in at 6% alcohol by volume, and there's some good literature on the side. The Terrapin Moo-Hoo Chocolate Milk Stout proudly uses cocoa nibs and shells from Olive and Sinclair Chocolate Company to give this beer a chocolatey great taste. Now, Olive and Sinclair, they are a chocolate maker from Nashville, Tennessee. I just found that out just now. And they work with Terrapin in producing this beer. So that's actually a pretty cool little info, a little story here. I'm drinking this out of a proper pint glass here. And let's see how this goes. It pours very, very dark, like a good stout does. Minimal head on it. Black as night. Extremely dark beer. Nice chocolate taste to it. Kind of a bitter smell to it. Not as sweet. That could be a lot coming from the cocoa nibs and everything like that, considering how bitter cocoa nibs are. And without further ado, let's get to the drinking. Pretty bitter, but on the back end, it's a nice creamy, milky taste on the back end. According to Beer Advocate and everything like that, this beer actually gets a pretty good write-up from Beer Advocate based on over 50 reviews. It's getting up A-, so overall, pretty well thought of beer. They got some good information. I don't really go off of Beer Advocate too much. According to Terrapin, like I said, this is 6% alcohol by volume. The IBUs are 30, so, pretty standard for a stout. Probably a little bit better, probably a little bit higher just because of the chocolate stout and what they use to the ingredients with the cocoa nibs and the shells. It's adding to that bitterness. So, not bad. I mean, pretty smooth beer. Like I said, slightly bitter in the beginning, but it mellows out as you drink it. That's about it. It's pretty tasty beer though. I picked this up when I was in Nashville, thinking that they wouldn't have it down here in South Florida, but sure enough, they do have it down here in South Florida. Now, this is a seasonal. I'm thinking this is a seasonal for the winter time, just because it's a darker beer, chocolate stout. So, thought this would go well with the seasonal theme that I've been going with so far for the Hanukkah beers. It is pretty good beer all around. Yeah, so you can definitely check out, if you actually go to Olive and Sinclair, they have a website. They talk about their chocolate making and everything like that. They don't really mention anything about the Terrapin collaboration they made on the website, but they have a pretty nice website. It's oliveandsinclair.com. And of course, more information about Terrapin, you just go to terrapinbeer.com. I mean, I wouldn't say this is my favorite chocolate stout, even though this is a milk chocolate stout, so it's supposed to be a little creamier. But I still like the Young's double chocolate stout. It's probably one of the better chocolate stouts I've had. Haven't really had many. This is probably my third. I mean, I've had Young's and I've had Fort Collins Brewing Company, which I might be reviewing after this possibly as my next beer. And now this one. But nothing really particularly special stands out about this beer. It's a dark beer. It's thick. It's got a good balance of sweet and bitter and creamy. So overall, pretty good beer. Wish it was a little sweeter, but I think it's because of the lower alcohol content, you're not getting that sweetness like you would out of other chocolate stouts. Fairly sessionable beer as well. I mean, if you could pound Guinness or something like that, you may be able to, do this one with fairly relative ease as well. Right, so that's about it. Verdict time. I'm going to give this beer. I'll give it a thumbs up, just because of the fact that it isn't a bad beer. It's a fine beer, fine sessionable beer. Has a lot of good qualities to it. Has nice bitterness, balanced out with the sweetness of the cream and everything like that. The IBUs are pretty low, so you're not going to get an extremely bitter beer. It's Terrapin. Terrapin to me has been pretty hit or miss. Some stuff I like by them, other stuff I really don't like by them. I think I commend them for being experimental with a lot of their beers, especially their hoppier beers and their projects or midnight projects where they collaborate with other breweries and their monster beers as well and stuff like that. It's just sometimes they're hit or miss. I mean, nothing against them. For the Hopsecutioner I had, which was a decent IPA, nothing spectacular. Now they're throwing their hat into the chocolate, stout ring, and I think this is a very, it's a good beer. It's overall very nice, sessionable, like I said, sweet, bitter, got a lot of good characteristics to it, and that's about it. So, Terrapin, Moohoo, Chocolate Milk Stout, 2 thumbs up from Mr. Beards and Beards. That's about it. So, hope you guys enjoyed the 4th night of the 8 Beers of Hanukkah. I'll be back tomorrow with my 5th beer as we're closing down. We're halfway there, only 4 more days left on the Hanukkah candle tree. So, that's about it. Subscribe, comment, tell me if I'm doing a good job or not. Hopefully you're enjoying this. And I will see everybody later. So.